Accustomed to some slow starts on the season, McCallum back to work inside, too strong. Carey flies in for the O board. Darling, quick trigger. And the rebound for Franks. Opening 5. Schofield can't get it to go. Franks hauls in another rebound.
Both ends of the floor, they've assisted on 17 of their 23 made shots. Simmons off the dribble. That's really been the difference tonight.
Farrell crossover, kick to the corner, rise and fire. That one just a little bit long. One little ignite hoops here in the bubble. I'll be back with you tomorrow evening, 7:30. Left wing, that one just short.
Good evening from the field house. The Lakeland Magic trying to win their 3rd straight game. Starting on the inside, won't go for Vernon Carey Jr., the talented rookie, and loses it out of bounds.
Some of these lulls on offense, I like we've seen in the second quarter, just 14 points. Sign for some of their struggles. Schofield, tough fadeaway, won't go.
Back 9. Trey Scott on an island. Scott in isolation. Fader.
1 minute left in the first half of play. Simmons. Schofield had it rejected by Robert Franks. 3-on-2 the other way.
After trailing by 13. Farrell gliding in, can't connect.
Yeah, 2 blocks as well. But yeah, you're seeing a lot of players play 20, 25 minutes just, I think, as a result of this condensed schedule with back-to-backs and not too much rest time.
Yeah, good point. 15 games.
3 of the nights. Simmons left alone. Here and keeping the swarm stuck on 83 here in the 4th. Darling freed up.
Elijah Hughes took a bump, no call, and here comes Lakeland. Robert Franks hangs and hits. Robert Franks with 6.
With the help and the rejection. McCallum left it short.
And it's been a key factor for this Magic team. Whistle, and it's going to stay with Salt Lake City. The exclamation point on a commanding 4th quarter. And now another steal. Up ahead to Billy Garrett Jr.
Carey wants it in the post. 1-on-1 with Hogue. And lost the handle. 3-on-2 the other way. Here come the Magic. Acrobatic finish not there for Manet. It's tapped around and back into his hands. Second try.
To your point, Kim, Lakeland giving up just a little more than 102 per game. There's one reason why. Teskey with the stuff. The transition D for the charge. Still with that.
And so I heard I got a whistle on the bump, and he put up the floater inside the paint. Got the and one to go, as well as the win for Lakeland. Franks defending Simmons, and it's Diakite catching that out of the air, but a goaltend rightfully called there.
Effects of the condensed schedule, playing back-to-back nights, 5 games in 7 days. So to have depth is a real luxury in this setting.
Bellman throws this way. How do Stan Heath and company adjust? You have to be willing to do it on the fly in the G League. Robert Franks with the bucket on the timeout. 7 on the timer here. Raced out to a 23-10 lead. Since then, Lakeland doubling them up, 32-16 since trailing by 13. And off to a solid start here, Salt Lake City, 4-9, looking to pull off a bit of an upset and get 3 of 4. Farrell, the floater, doesn't go.
Rises for the board. McCallum back to work inside, had it blocked from behind. And now the Swarm trying to close out the last 3.5 minutes on a high note. Simmons, extra pass, and Richards had it blocked from behind. Good job, Rousey all alone. Off a long miss, a chance for Simmons to run. Maybe a little too unselfish trying to leave it for Richards. It's swatted out of play.
Those are lofty goals, but he certainly has the tools to be an intriguing prospect. The Euro step in the lane. Sheldon Mack can't put it down.
Richards behind the line. Pops out. Franks in transition. And a foul called.
Devin Kennedy back out there. Here's Robert Franks. And he continues to make Andre Ingram look good.
80% on that ankle. I mean, he's pushing it too, so he looks like he's playing really well.
Somebody might want to give Franks to the top of the arc.
Right? That is his spot. Coming off a double-double last night. He's going to pick it up.
Tupon gets denied at the rim. Count the bucket at the other end for Doughton as a 2, and we'll bet Doughton looking to push a little bit here. Peels back. Garrett takes a pop. Out up top. Franks open look for 3, and why not?
This is what you'd like to see. Garrett drives, draws in 3 defenders, so that leaves Frank wide open.
Can afford and maybe 2 more for the Magic.
Yeah, and both of these teams coming off losses to Westchester, who's currently in that 8th spot. So
they're solid offensively and defensively, and there's hope for a corner 3. His shot has been doing that all game long, literally.
Have found themselves here, and you got to give them a lot of credit because they find out that one of their main pieces, Mamadi Diakite, gets the call up to the Milwaukee Bucks, and congratulations to Mamadi. Candy short putbacks there, though. Robert Franks, he seemingly makes every extra play they need.
Lakeland currently sitting in 9th. Canton currently sitting in a 5-way tie for 10th. So it is really do or die time here if you want to be in that single elimination playoff scenario.
Frank's nice look inside to Teskey. Can't finish. And yeah, just to follow up with that, Kim, you know, it's a 15-game season. Lakeland 4-4, Canton 3-5.
Is his spark out there on the floor right now.
Garrett trying to dish underneath, somehow coming out of the crowd with it.
Kennedy hesitates. Lob inside to Franks. Beautiful move for 2.
An early 2-0 lead here for the Charge.
Robert Franks.
Really remarkable. We haven't seen the Magic score in the last 5 minutes. Pull up is good. Exactly what the doctor ordered. Robert Franks with the delivery. Night. Look at those bench points. Up by 30 are the Magic. That one down for Robert Franks, his second 3 of the quarter.
Franks dribbles inside the arc and sticks the 20-footer.
Saw from these high major programs, and I got to test myself against them and see that not only am I at the same level, I can exceed some of these guys.
Robert Franks knocks down a three. ATV. And it appears that the Magic will not have to be anxious later this evening and instead enjoy Lakeland's calling card. #1 in the league, opponents points per game, and this will be another team that Lakeland holds.
An NBA championship with the Raptors. I mean, that's incredible. And now looking to be the most decorated player in G League history. And again, the example that he sets for his team. He'll find success no matter what he does. And you know he's going to want to stay around the game. And so what advanced stats, guru position could he come up with?
Just had 1 in the entire first half, now 2 in the quarter. Franks answers right back. Here's Franks. Yes, sir. Look easy. Franks thought about it. Now hands off to Devin Kennedy. Going inside, Franks draws a double. Somebody's got to be open. Doughton puts it in. Of the night for Greensboro. Garrett accelerates. Franks whips it inside, and the turnaround goes for Diakite.
Lakeland under their 4th-year head coach, Dan Heath. Into Teskey, who throws it down with 2 hands.
Garrett off the side of the backboard. Now with Franks, the dish to Diakite. And the foul called on Schofield to prevent.
Suspended and then ultimately canceled. What a look. Franks took care of it. Kennedy gets it back, turns the corner. And a lay-in for Robert Franks.
Now with 10 on the shot clock, Garrett kicked it out. The give to the baseline for a one-hand wham. There's Robert Franks facing the Santa Cruz Warriors. So the advantage is on Lakeland's side, but with Mamadi Diakite no longer in the fold, that means that the Magic.
Rousey already drawing a crowd. Inside, Franks with the tough finish.
Kareem Manet. Franks attacking baseline, muscles it home. Let's see, Robert Franks has got 10 points and 5 rebounds. Formerly on a 2-way D-Leo with the Charlotte Hornets last year in the Greensboro Swarm. Staying in the southeast and finishing with the left hand. Game. So a huge advantage there for the Charge. Diakite in. Here comes Franks.